shaming women for liking men and wanting their approval is still misogyny, just so you know.
Yes.
Do men hate other men for liking women? Or do we hate men for liking women? Or do we just allow them to like women in peace? This idea that women shouldn't want male attention or validation is, I mean, yes, it's productive, but it's also very misogynistic in the way we've come to shame women for wanting it. If you want a male partner, you're expected to not want the attention and not want the validation, but still somehow get it and perform for it, but not chase it. It's this really bizarre maze that you put these women in. And then on the flip side, you have this idea of like, oh, I'm not going to sleep with men because I know they don't respect me. And it's like, cool, that's your prerogative. Hell, I think that rocks. What gets me is when this gets painted as feminism, because that's not feminism. And oftentimes these things are connected. It's this, I'm not going to sleep with men because I know they don't respect me, so a man must prove he respects me before I sleep with him, and I do not search for male validation, and so on and so forth. But if you're shaming the women who continue to sleep with men, then you're not a feminist. You don't want all women empowered, regardless of choice. You want the women who act right empowered. That's not feminism. If the women who sleep around or who want male validation aren't included in your feminism, it's not feminism. It also tasks women with navigating men's disrespect for them instead of questioning why they disrespect them. Accepting and normalizing men's disrespect for women and then just moving accordingly is not feminism.
You know what I noticed, and this is not all women, but I've noticed a lot of women that are in the S industry, OF industry, or like the girls that like sell their bodies, they always have big platforms on social media and they're always talking crap about men and how they hate men, yet the way they make their money is through men. They wouldn't be rich if it wasn't for OF. They wouldn't have money if it wasn't for dancing and getting old men hard. This is not all women, but I've noticed this. Like even when I scroll down my timeline, I'll see women all the time, fuck man, they're this, they're that. And then you look at their occupation and what they do and you're like, oh shit, you're a nighttime mattress. You literally suck pee-pee for a living. That's insane. And I never understand it because those are the same women that will shame women for liking men or wanting men. There's nothing wrong with liking men. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention or validation from men. We're human. Everybody wants validation, love, or some type of admiration from the opposite gender, and sometimes even from the same gender. Hey, I would like another girl to notice my makeup. It happens. We're human. I don't understand why we act as if that's like the worst thing on earth. I think what's annoying is so many people are pushing their opinions on others. If you can actively have an entire page dedicated to hating men, why can't other women have content or even make their life about liking men? As long as it's not harming you, as long as it's not putting you in danger, as long as they're not belittling you or being mean to you in the process of doing it, what's wrong? Like for me, you guys already know I advocate for men. I'm still for the ladies, still love women, but I do advocate for men. I do strive down that road. Do I not care about women at all? Of course not. I still love women. I still make videos towards women as well. But I just find it crazy that people will get so bothered by me making content solely towards men. But then your content could be centered around hating men. And I don't disagree with y'all. There's a lot of takes that women make that when they hate men, they're valid because yes, there are men who rape women. Yes, there are men who abuse and hurt women. So how could I sit there and be like, that's not true? You can't say you watch my videos and say everything I'm saying is just me spewing bullshit and none of it's true. None of it's true. None of it's true. But no, seriously though, I really think that sometimes some people get really bothered by women who actually like men. Don't get mad because other women don't have the same mindset as you. I always say this, y'all. One day you're going to have kids. One day you're going to have a husband. If you want to hate your husband, if you want your household to be you against your husband, it's crazy. I'm sorry, but I'm the type of person that when I don't like something and things bother me, you can see it in my personality. You can see it in my face. I think that's a reason why I try my best not to hate men or not to hate women or not to hate people in general. If I don't like something, it's just for a little bit of time. It's not me having hatred towards men for no reason, especially a man that doesn't do anything to me. Yes, there are harmful men in this world, but it doesn't mean treat every single guy the same way. So me personally, y'all, I think that this man hating stuff, I wish it would die down. You think after all these years it would go away? Nope. I still see so many videos. I hate men this, F men that, and I never understand it. It's so annoying. You should just hate the person that did it to you. Same thing with men sometimes. They make their whole personality on hating women. Just hate the girl that hurt you. Why does everybody else got to pay for your wrath? You're not Batman. You're not some type of villain. Sit down. And one of the things a lot of people fail to realize is one of the main traits that women carry that make them very feminine is nurturing. How the hell can you be a nurturing feminine woman in this generation and not love men and not love women in general? Your whole idea of things is to love and be a hopeless romantic. That's why, in my personal opinion, I don't think this is a fact, but in my personal opinion, I really think that women who are so messed up and so damaged and like they're not open-minded have this I hate men type of personality. You can tell they're not healed. You can tell they don't have nurturing skills. You could tell that they're not loving and they haven't healed certain parts of them. Because again, only a small-minded person is going to go, yeah, let's hate a whole generation of men. Yo, I can go on a date right now and it'd be horrible. I'm not going to come on social media, make a video and say, yep, all you men do this. All you men don't pay for that. What the hell does it have to do with anything? You see what I'm saying? So my whole point is hate people if you want to, do whatever the hell you want. But I don't understand why you get called to pick me for loving men. And then you guys are misandrous for getting mad at women for wanting to love men. And what's so wrong about hyping men up if you actually think they're cool or you actually like what they have to offer? I don't look at men and get repulsed by them. I don't look at men and why the fuck are they in my area? Am I the Queen of Sheba? Am I a goddamn celebrity? I don't feel that way, you know? So I try to understand where women are coming from, but I don't relate at all. Because I don't hate nobody when I walk into a room. I don't know, y'all. So this is my personal opinion. This is not a fact. I want to know what you guys think. But I just think the man hating, the woman hating is getting quite annoying. And like I said, stop shaming people for not feeling the same way you do. And you want people to hate people is crazy. Like you'll shame a woman for loving a man. Why do you want a woman to hate men? Why are you encouraging another woman to hate people? Look how that sounds. I think you would be disgusted if you watched a grown man talk about women and then him be like, yeah, bro, you should hate these fucking bitches. Now it'd be World War III. Oh, look, here's the abusive men. But when y'all do it, it's okay. Picture a man doing that. Picture a man making videos and doing all that. It's not appropriate. It really is dumb too, and it says a lot about your character. But hey, I'm done. That's all I wanted to say.